there is a lot being done. I have to acknowledge that many people are trying, and they have done quite a lot. More is always required. Presenting federalism to the general public would have been an extremely useful exercise. So I think this is a very nice area where non-governmental organizations could be very active.
I think we need to include more those who are not normally seen or perceived as supporting comprehensive settlement in Cyprus, in order to understand them, in order to create an environment for them to participate and share their own views and concerns.
I do think that you have made important inroads in trying to build trust between the two communities. I think that's one of the most important things, that civil society groups, both among Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots, getting to know each other better and to support ongoing efforts aimed at a comprehensive settlement here.
I think we should never underestimate the capacity of voluntary organizations and civil society at large. It would have been very refreshing to see people that are not in the mainstream, the mainstream of political life, articulating a position in a capacity of civil society.
Main messages can be given by the leaders, but the mission, which can, the role which can be supported for this main message, can be played in a way helping the two communities to understand, through discussion of course, the exact meaning of, at least for them, the exact meaning of certain concepts, principles in this comprehensive settlement negotiation process.
Our Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, has frequently said in his reports on Cyprus, and also he said it in his public statements, how important the role of civil society is. He's called on the leaders to engage civil society actors. You know your own communities best. You can get a message out about peace and reconciliation to help to advance the peace process.
I think when we move forward, there would be quite a lot of opportunity for civil society, and civil society showing by example. So there must be a lot of an intercommunal component of the effort. Here we are the people, civil society, having common views, spanning the two communities, and setting the good example for all the people of Cyprus.
As long as the leadership who negotiated the comprehensive settlement is supportive to that comprehensive settlement, things are less complicated, and you can then think about the way civil society can cooperate with the leadership in informing the people, in preparing the community. One should think about these type of things, preparing leaflets and booklets and other things, but I think it requires an expertise, and civil society can have a role definitely in that process.
Organizations like Engage, also Home for Cooperation, which we saw launched last May, and I thought that was very important because the two leaders came to that as well. Also the Cyprus Community Media Center, organizations which already are in place and which are providing a space for people to talk to each other. will be able to support these new plans.
We, as the Greek Cypriot side, always talk about working for a solution, having a vision for the solution. It is possible that we may continue to disagree in some of the aspects. Then we should try again and be patient, try again, approach the problem from a different angle. I think a breakup of the negotiations would have a disastrous consequence.
As you know, there is a parallel process now. In addition to the comprehensive settlement process, we have bicommunal technical committees. They are basically dealing with day-to-day issues, needs of or common needs of the two sides. There is a kind of interdependency which necessitates a level of cooperation on this island, which is unavoidable, I believe.
Well, it won't surprise you to say that we are planning for a settlement. This is our goal, and our every hope is to support a settlement. It's for the benefit of everybody on this island to have a united Cyprus that can continue its life in the 21st century and be a place that, in my view, can be a good example to the rest of the region. I would like to say one more thing just to commend Engage. I know I've attended a few of your events in the past, and I think you're doing wonderful work. You set a very positive example that exactly how we see a constructive partner for civil society.